This is Laurie Anderson here.
I do a lot of everything: writing, filmmaking, music, sculpture, painting, photography. When I'm asked to be a guest curator, I take that very seriously through the generosity of people who kind of go, okay, let's see what someone from elsewhere is going to say. And I'm a person from elsewhere. So I was very happy to be invited to this festival because I get to do more than one thing. You don't just, as a musician and as a person like traveling and doing things, often I come to a city, set up, do the show, and leave. I don't get to meet people there. You see the backstage, you see your own people that you're working with, and you don't get a chance to look around and go, where am I? And that's a really wonderful thing. So I'm hoping I get a chance to do that. We're going to do 3 big shows, three big projects there, and then some smaller sort of satellite stuff. Every time I'm in a festival, I just love it because you bring stuff that people wouldn't normally see. Like in New York, we're very, very specialized. And the groups don't mix, you know, they really don't. They're very, very targeted groups. So in a festival, you have something like, okay, the Peking opera comes in and you kind of go, oh, I'm just, I like only punk. But, you know, you kind of go, oh, I'm going to check it out. So it's cheap, tickets are cheap, and it's all mixed up. And so this kid goes and then suddenly becomes a fan of Chinese opera. That's how it works. You give people a bunch of different things they've never tasted before, and they go, maybe I'll try that over there. I don't know what it is. To the Moon is a work that was commissioned by the Louisiana Museum in Copenhagen to celebrate the first first guy on the moon. There are lots of stories in it, but eventually it turned into something much more visual because VR is essentially that is very visual. I mean, I'm an artist for one reason, it's to be free. And VR does that for you with your body. I do think the future of music and images is you will walk into them and not just listen this way or see it in a rectangle. So I think it will be very, very exciting. Here Comes the Ocean is a work about a combination of pieces that I've written about the ocean and that my husband Lou Reed wrote about the ocean. This is a big ensemble piece that we'll do with our string musicians and then some musicians that we'll be working with in New Zealand. So it's a kind of combination of songs about the ocean and that Lou Reed wrote, because we'll have, backing up this big ensemble, we'll have a big guitar feedback piece, which is Lou's guitars sitting against amps, and Stuart Herwood, who was his guitar tech, tuning them to open tunings so that and really strange tunings, so they start to drone in ways that are so, they go right here and right there, and you're like, they go on for hours. We've done a bunch of installations with these things. For me, New Zealand has always been a kind of little sparkling star to that part of the world. Really looking forward to being to this role, and hope I can contribute to, you know, bringing in something a little bit different than would be around there.